Well, good morning. Okay, good afternoon, fellow gun guys. Tony from AZ Gun Guys here. It's been a little while since I made a video because I've been shooting too much, been working too damn much, and I was a little low on ammo, to be honest with you also. Replenished the ammo on Black Friday. This is Christmas Day 2018. That's right. Christmas morning in Arizona. It's going to get up to almost, I think, 78 today, 77 today, something like that. So it's a really beautiful morning in Arizona, and I wish everybody and all my followers, both of you, no, I got more than that. But everybody, Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy New Year coming up in 2019, and a safe 2019 when it comes to your guns as well. So today I want to talk about a new purchase of mine, and that's the one that everybody's been talking about. And yes, we know everybody's been talking about it. And it is, of course, the Sig, because you know I'm a Sig guy, the Sig P365. Now I waited a while because I'm at the age now where I've kind of learned I don't buy the first generation of everything. I give a little time to work the bugs out. I don't care if it's a brand new vehicle, something they just came out with. I give it a year or two to work the bugs out of it. This one came out, I believe this was in the SHOT Show 2016 because it was huge in all of 2017 because it was huge all of 2018. Just very popular. But they all had problems, which we know. It's some problems with the first generation, the first the first group. I don't know how many millions, God forbid. They run 24/7, these factories, I hear. So this guy here, it was the born on date is actually very recently, because again, it's Christmas 2018. This is November 19th, 2018. Okay, so this gun is literally brand new. Now, full confession, I took it out and shot it 2 times so far because I've only had it a little over a week. I took it to the range just to feel it out. I have an interesting thing with that, and then went out to the desert 2 days ago and put about 300 rounds through it or so. So right off the get-go, let's just talk about it first off. Let's take a peek. They come with these new boxes that threw me off. I'm used to the big square ones that the original ones came in, and I guess Sig is updating there because I've seen other guns now that come with a similar case to this. But it's definitely a Sig case. It's just a little bit smaller. So here it is. Again, we know that Sigs come with, this particular one comes with 2 magazines. One is the flush mount mag, and then the other one has the pinky, but both are 10 round, and of course the game changer that everybody knows is the 10 round magazine, and that little sucker, that little dude is a double stack. It's pretty hard to believe, but yes, it is. So go ahead and clear it, make sure, which we know this makes everything clear, of course, and safe. But just for fun, of course, we are safe. Pull the mag. So there it is there, the P365. Again, it's been many times it's been on many videos people are making. For a long time they were hard to get. I did go in and just to look at it, and sure enough they had one, and what can I say, I'm weak when it comes to Sigs. In the box comes just what you see pretty much it. You got your 2 mags, you got the gun itself, the books, of course the Sig sticker, and the lock. So all that's pretty standard stuff. And the owner's manual, of course. Okay, so all standard stuff. Gun itself, 2 magazines. So let's talk about my first thoughts on this gun. First of all, I love the size. I am going to get the 12 round magazine, which puts it about an inch longer and really gives you a good bite. As far as a carry gun, it's really light. It's small, very subcompact. Obviously, you can carry it anywhere. I personally like the pinky rest here, the pinky grip here, which helps me. But some people like the flush mount. I don't know. The other one, again, it'll be just a little bit longer, so it'll give you even more. I'm not carrying this one as my carry gun yet because I don't have a case for it. I have ordered, and you guys have seen my sneaky peek video. There's my sneaky peek. This is my holster for my P365. Now again, let's talk about this one real fast here. You know, this is modeled after the 1911. I've done videos on this gun. I've done videos on the Sneaky Pete. This gun is still one of my favorites. I mean, it just rock and rolls. But it is, and it was loaded because it's my carry gun. Okay, so, but it is a single stack, man. You can't get around it. It's a single stack. So 6 in there. And now for me, I don't carry one in the chamber. I know it's a tough call. This one's cocked and locked. This one has no safety, as a striker fire. So I personally, I'll take the time to rack it. If I don't have the time, then so be it. I mean, if somebody jumps me that quick, then shame on me for letting them get that close to me. But So far, I'm almost 58 years old. I've never had that issue, so I don't anticipate it, but I carry, because we don't anticipate. You never know. I personally, striker fires without a safety. Now, I knew the new ones, they say, well, eventually they'll put a safety on this little guy, they'll put one on the P320, I hope. We know the M17, which is the military version, has a safety because that's a government spec. I don't know why they don't do it on all of them, but that's just me. I'm an external safety guy. So even though this one has a safety, I've still got in the habit of racking it. So if I need it, I'll rack it. But the sneaky feet, it fits perfectly in this little guy. And so I have ordered another one for this one. This one's now probably 4 years old, and it's getting a little beat up, but she's still rock solid. Still rock solid. It's my go-to. I carry this gun a lot, and I also carry the P2022. The P2022, I carry in a Brave Response holster. That's the Velcro one. It's made out of cloth, and it's just a really sweet, really nice holster for carrying full. My issue was I wanted more rounds, and of course this is a double stack. It's empty, but it is a double stack. And I'm not so much that I wanted a full-size gun, but I wanted more rounds than just 6, okay? And I like this gun, but here's the big thing for me, okay? So for me, the big thing is right there, the decocker, which a lot of the 226s and so many SIGs do. The fact you can decock it. Now this, I'll carry one with one up the pipe because I can decock it, double action, bang, okay, every time. But or you know, single, either way. But that's the only way I carry. That's the only way I carry with one in the chamber. I just prefer it that way. It's just something I've gotten in the habit. So I know what gun I'm carrying. If I'm carrying this one, I know I can pull straight. Literally anything else I carry, I go ahead and I keep one in the chamber, and I'd have to rack it. That's just a personal thing. I know I'll catch hell from some people for it, but for me, it works for me, and I'm the one that carries it. So that's what I do. So here's an issue. Let's going to talk about this one. I went to the range, the indoor range, C2 Tactical here in the greater Phoenix area, and fire away, and you know, the first, you just anticipate that new gun now. I didn't grease it, I didn't oil it, I took it right out of the box, which I do with most of my guns, just to feel them out and see how they do. And everything ran great. I'm going to run some video here while I'm talking. And you'll see the first 4 rounds, I think the first 5 rounds went off without a hitch, and it jammed on round 6 or round 5, I forget which one. I mean, she locked up something fierce, just totally. We couldn't get that slide. I tried everything to get that slide back, you know. So a little later, I just kind of was frustrated with it. Imagine that, you get a brand new gun and it jams like hell on the 6th round. So the range safety officer, the RSO, came over, and he had seen this before. And he really didn't mess with it, but he got it to slide back. I don't know what he did, not much, but he got it to slide back. And I'll tell you, that was round number 6. Since then, I fired probably 400 rounds through this dude, and runs perfect. Now, I know there's a break-in time, so I'm easing it in, not letting it get too hot. I fire 2 or 3 magazines, I let it sit for a little bit. And that's just the way I break them in. Some people say run them like crazy, like the old cars when you break them in. But since then, 0 issue. So I'm really liking the way it fires. I'm putting that behind me in my head anyway, that it's not going to do that anymore. A couple things I like about this gun. First of all, of course, we know it's the 10-round magazine or the 12-round magazine, but it also comes with night sights, which is pretty cool. Okay, so the night sights are right there, and then you got that nice fluorescent green one. You can spot that really, really easy. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. We have, who makes your 380 over here, Brian? Browning. So we got a Browning 1911 and 380. We have a Kimber Micro 9, 1911 style. We have the Sig P938, pretty much a 1911 style. And of course, the P365. We're going to fire all 4. There is 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, there is. At that red target there. And we'll see the kick on all of these different ones. All right, we'll start with the P365. Now, of course, the sweet part about that is right there, baby, 10 rounds. Notice the difference in the P938. Definitely more kick to it. Okay, we move to the Micro 9 by Kimba. I've never shot this. This is Bill's gun. Sweetheart. Oh yeah. This one feels like 38. Wonderful. And we step down. We step down to a child's gun. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding, Brian. Relax. 1911 in 380. Brian loves his 380s. They are definitely easier to shoot. This feels good, man. This feels real good. And we have a stovepipe. Not quite.
Must have been limp wristing it.
Uh-huh. Limp wrist. No man says that to me and lives. Especially while I'm shooting a gun. Okay, 2 more rounds to go.
You only have a 380.
Yeah. You know, again, this is a newer one, and on the subcompacts, some things about them that we're noticing, people are noticing. So that's all the good part. To me, I love the way it shoots. I love the way it fires. It is very accurate. It feels good in your hand. It's really accurate. I could show my targets, but I won't. I'm not, again, I'm a guy that's not going to be lighting matches with it. But, you know, I'm hitting groups at 25, 30 feet out, you know, in center mass, which is what I try to do. I'm not going to tell you I could hit it all in a thing. Yeah, if I work on it, I can. But I rock it with them, okay? And I move from target to target on them. So I hit pretty good with it here. I'm not going to be lighting matches with the thing. Things I don't like about the gun, of course, what I can bitch about all the time is no external safety. No external safety at all. Which, you know, people like it. They're used to the striker fires that don't have them. They're used to their Glocks. They're used to the, you know, the SIGs don't have them. My P320 does not have one. And, you know, we've talked about this dude, and I love this gun. I absolutely love this gun. But I stopped carrying it because of it didn't have the safety on it. And really, because of the Romeo 1 on top, I can't find a really good holster to put it in there where I could conceal it, okay? So even my Brave Response, it sits up a little high. That's why I've gone to the P2022, and I carry with that because that sits deeper in the thing. And it decocks. So I still love to shoot this gun, though. Oh, it's sweet. Very sweet. Okay, so let's address the big issue, the big one in the big elephant in the room, and then this is what's going on with a lot of people are talking about it now, and that is the primer drag when you shoot the P365. Primer drag is that it punches a hole, it punches the firing pin, you know, punches the perfect little deal in the primer, and as it's ejecting, it's dragging on that primer as the shell is ejecting, making that line. Now, the people definitely look into videos if you're looking to buy this gun, but it is not happening on just this gun. I watched a video today of a guy using a Glock 43 and also a Smith & Wesson MP Shield, both subcompacts like this, and they did the same damn thing. They have that striker drag. I believe it's just because you're talking a 3-inch barrel. I mean, as the action is coming back, the extractor's dragging the thing out, and it has to drag on the way as the shell's coming out. It's still working. The firing pin has not retracted all the way back yet, and it drags on it. Now, the issue people were having with them was breaking the tip of the firing pin, which is a drag, no question about it. But and then when that happens, people say, well, I'm not going to carry anymore because it could break the tip. Well, it could, and there have been videos where they are, but you know, there are also videos of 3,000 rounds where they run flawless. So, man, it depends on what you want to do. You buy these small guns to carry, that's part of the deal. Otherwise, you don't like it, carry something bigger. I mean, it really comes down to that for me. I like the way they feel. I've got my holster ordered, my Sneaky Pete, like this little guy here, ordered for it. And when I wear belted shorts and pants and stuff, I will carry this gun, or my fallback, which is the P938, but I bought this to replace carrying this one so much. When I wear something like gym shorts or sweatpants where I don't have a belt to hook onto or anything like that, that's when I carry my Brave Response, and I carry this guy, okay? Maybe that one sometime. Brave Response, you can carry everything. It'll hold my Sig 1911 just fine in Brave Response. It's so sweet. I mean, that's probably the best holster I have as far as any kind of holster in everyday comfort. It velcros to you, it breathes, it stretches. You know, when you sit down, you know, stuffed in there, you're not jabbing you in the ribs and stuff. So as you see some of the video that we shot out there with the thing shooting the steel targets, although it shoots really well, you know, as you're looking at right now, it just shoots really well, and I like the way it shoots. It's on target. Again, for me, I'm not going to be lighting matches. I'm not going to be splitting hairs with the thing, but I can keep somebody at bay with it. I can tell you that. I can put somebody down if I had to, God forbid. I could protect my family and protect myself if I needed to, which is why we carry. I don't carry to impress anybody. I'm not going to, you know, be shooting the wings off a gnat at 75 yards or anything like that, but I don't care. For close quarter combat, which these are for, CQB, you know, if something happens, God forbid, I can take somebody in the distance I need to. And if I'm any further than that, I got no business taking a shot, and I'm running the other way, I'm getting the hell out of the way. Now, I'm too old and too fat to be running. That's why I carry. That's a whole nother story. So pretty much that's going to do it for my review on the gun. It shoots good. It's accurate. It's very reliable from what I can tell. Now, I'm pushing 500 rounds through it. And I had the one hiccup and it jammed that pissed me off on the fourth or fifth round. But again, it was brand spanking new. Now that it's slowly getting broken in, she runs flawless. I've never had an issue since. As you've seen some of the video that when I put up here, you can see it. So at this point, I want to wish everybody once again Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, gun-safe New Year. Healthy New Year for everything. Please excuse some of these videos on my channel that are not mine. It's crazy. I sit in my read my tablet and have a cigar in the backyard, and I'll tap things that I like. Videos. I bought a new Tundra truck this year, and so I watched a lot of videos on that. And I would click like and subscribe to some of their channels, so I was learning more about them. And next thing I know, they're all over my gun channel. So I'm trying to figure out if anybody knows how to get rid of those and just keep my gun videos on. Please let me know. I need to find that out because I know how to get rid of my own videos, but the videos I just click like, and the next thing I know, they're all over my YouTube channel, the AZ Gun Guys. I want to get rid of them. I just want my stuff on there. So if anybody knows, I appreciate any help you have on that. So that's about it from right now. We're going out in the desert in a few days after Christmas. We're going to go out and tear up the desert. We're going to do a little shooting. I hope I get some video on that. I'll put it up. But all looks good so far. So that's about it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you liking and subscribing to my channel. Spread the word. We're still growing. We're getting there. We're pushing 1,000 subscribers. I think we're at 780 or something, almost 800. So we're getting there, and it's all from you guys, and I appreciate that over the last few years. Not looking to be Hickok 45 or anything. Maybe Hickok 41. I'll go with that. Anyway. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. You guys have a fantastic New Year and a Merry Christmas, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks.